Merry Christmas, little one.
Thank you so much.
Today's story is about a warm and happy Christmas of Huyen, Day, and their little daughter, Maya. In the joyful Christmas atmosphere, the parents take Maya out to enjoy the holiday, walking through the streets, visiting a Christmas market, admiring a giant Christmas tree, and sharing simple yet loving moments together. A surprise gift from a kind stranger and Maya's innocent words help the family realize that Christmas is not about big things, but about togetherness, kindness, and love. That winter arrived earlier than usual. Cold winds gently slipped through the streets, carrying the familiar scents of December. The smell of freshly baked cookies, pine trees, and the joyful atmosphere of Christmas drawing near. The city put on a brand new coat, sparkling with colorful lights like a living fairy tale. Huyen stood by the window, holding a warm cup of tea, smiling softly as she looked outside. In the small yet cozy living room, the Christmas tree had been decorated the night before. Shimmering ornaments, silver tinsel, and the golden star on top were all chosen by little Maya herself. It was the first year Maya truly understood what Christmas was, and she was more excited than anyone. Day walked out of the bedroom wearing a thick sweater. He looked at Huyen, then at the Christmas tree, his eyes full of warmth. "Do you see that? This year our home really feels like Christmas," he said quietly. Huyen nodded, her eyes filled with happiness. All thanks to Maya. Just then, Maya ran out of her bedroom, her hair tied into two small pigtails, hugging a teddy bear dressed like Santa Claus. "Mom, Dad, are we going out to celebrate Christmas today?" she asked eagerly. Day bent down and lifted his daughter into his arms. "That's right, my little princess. Today, Mom and Dad will take you out to enjoy Christmas." Maya squealed with joy, her laughter filling the small house and chasing away the winter cold. They went out together as the city grew lively. Christmas lights hung high along the streets, and familiar holiday songs played from nearby shops. Maya tightly held Huyen's hand, her big eyes constantly looking around, afraid to miss anything. "Dad, why are there Santa Clauses everywhere?" Maya asked curiously. Day smiled. "Because Santa wants to remind everyone that Christmas is a time for love and sharing." Huyen gently added, "And a time for families to be together, my dear." Maya nodded. She didn't fully understand yet, but she could feel the warmth in every word. They stopped by a small Christmas market filled with stalls selling cookies, hot chocolate, and handmade decorations. The scent of cinnamon and vanilla blended in the air, making Maya excited. Day bought Maya a cup of hot chocolate, while Huyen chose a star-shaped cookie. They sat together on a wooden bench nearby. "It's so yummy, Mom," Maya said, her lips smudged with chocolate, making both Huyen and Day laugh. At that moment, Huyen realized that happiness didn't have to be something big. Seeing her daughter smile and having her family together was more than enough. Their next stop was the central square, where a giant Christmas tree stood tall. Hundreds of twinkling lights sparkled as people gathered around taking photos, laughter echoing everywhere. Maya stood still for a moment, looking up at the towering tree. "Mom, Dad, "This tree looks like something from a fairy tale," she whispered. Day placed his hand on her shoulder. "Christmas really is like a fairy tale if you believe in good things." Huyen took out her phone and snapped a photo of Day and Maya. In the picture, Maya stood in the middle, holding both her parents' hands, her face glowing with happiness. It would become a memory they would treasure for years to come. Suddenly, a stranger dressed as Santa Claus approached and handed Maya a small gift. "A Christmas present for a good little girl," he said kindly. Maya looked surprised and turned to her parents. Huyen smiled and nodded. Maya accepted the gift and politely said, "Thank you, Santa." Inside was a small music box. When she opened it, a gentle Christmas melody played. Maya hugged it tightly, her eyes shining. "Mom, Dad, I'll keep this forever," Maya said. Day gently patted her head, deeply touched. Sometimes kindness from strangers could leave a lasting mark on a child's heart. That evening, the family returned home. It was colder outside, but inside the house felt unusually warm. Huyen prepared a simple dinner while Day helped Maya hang a few more Christmas stockings near the decorative fireplace. After dinner, they sat together by the Christmas tree, turning on the tiny lights. The room was filled with a soft golden glow. Maya placed the music box she had received under the tree and then climbed into her mother's lap. "Mum, is Christmas always this happy?" Maya asked. Huyen hugged her daughter gently. "Christmas is happy when there is love in our hearts, sweetheart," Day added, "and when we know how to cherish the people beside us." Maya thought for a moment and then smiled. "Then I want to spend every Christmas with Mum and Dad." Those words warmed Huyen and Day's hearts more than any fireplace ever could. As night fell, snow began to drift softly outside the window. Maya was fast asleep, still hugging her teddy bear. Huyen tucked her in and then turned to Day. "I feel so lucky," Huyen whispered. Day held her hand. "So do I. We may have a small family, but we have everything we need." They stood quietly together, listening to the soft Christmas melody from the music box. Outside, the world was vast and ever-changing, but in that moment, Huyen, Day, and Maya shared a Christmas that was complete, warm, and full of happiness. And for them, that was the most precious Christmas gift of all.